Hey, what's up, y'all? Today we're going to be diving into my small portfolio where we're having a small challenge trying to grow our portfolio to $1,000 per month in income. And in my last video, I talked a little bit about a method called core compounding. It was a very short video and I wasn't very detailed on it. And today I want to spend more time talking to you guys about that and share with you guys a little bit more about exactly how that worked for me and what that looks like. And so I think some people were a little bit confused about it. So let's get into this. I'm gonna record the screen on my phone first and take you into the account. So let's do that. 3, 2, 1, bam. Okay, let's open up Webull. We're doing this challenge here in the Webull app. I'll refresh it for you guys. This is like 3:30 3:30 in the afternoon here in China. And this is what's today? Today's Wednesday, I think. Yeah, Wednesday. So as you can see right now, I've got two positions here, HOOW and WPAY. Okay, now what I did with this account, this account had $4,700 in it just 2 days ago. And what I did, I'm gonna open this up for you guys. This stock right here, HOOW, I bought $4,000 worth in the market value, which was about 60 shares. And you can see my average price there is $68.10. Now what happened was, you can see the price now is almost $81. When this took off and went up, I went ahead and took that money off the top and put it in my pocket. So that means I sold some of the shares, right? So you can see now I only have 51 shares, but you can see the market value is $4,156. So the market value is still higher than where I started. I only started with $4,000, but my account went from 4,700 to look 5,440. Right, so now you see my cash balance there, $960, and that was from this method, which is called core compounding, which is not something I came up with. Right, I just got this from another guy called Oracle, and I'll share that with you guys in a minute. But basically, I tried to experiment with this method to see if this would work to be able to generate income faster instead of waiting around for dividends to come in. And so somebody said, well, all you did was sell some of your shares and you made like $5 or $6 profit per share, which was like 70 bucks. Well, if that's true, if I only make $70, then why did my account balance go from 4,700 to 5,440, right? That's a lot more than $70. It's like $700, right? So what I'm trying to say to you guys is, whenever I decided to do this, I basically want to keep my market value. I'm not worried about the share count. You want to keep the market value similar to where I bought in at. And when it goes up a certain percentage, like I think you don't want to just jump at some small percentage. I would say like maybe 5 to 10% gain, and then take that money out and try to keep your market value exactly where you started. So what happens when this goes down? Then you use that money, that cash, which I just showed you here, this $960, I will use that money to buy back more shares of this exact same stock and bring the value back up to $4,000 if it dips below that. And if it doesn't dip below that, that's fine. I'll just keep what I have because this pays a dividend each and every single week. And I will just get those dividends and just have even more cash to buy back in more shares later to get even more dividends or more gains that I can take off the top and put in my pocket or put back in, just let it be in my account, let my account grow bigger and bigger in size. And if I want to, then this market value, this core value, as you would say, it's called core compounding. You can just raise this core value to a higher number. Like I can make it 5,000 or 6,000 or 10,000 or whatever, and then just take the money off of the top of that and just keep growing this position larger and larger and larger, growing my core value larger and larger, and reap the benefits of those dividends on any red days. But the thing is, you will need to keep this cash that you rip off the top, which I just showed you guys here. I've got $960 now, which I didn't have that much at all. I only had 300, or it's like 280 or something. So I'll use this money that I made from them to put back into it so I can lower my cost average and get even more shares. And like I said, if it doesn't drop, that's fine. I still own the shares, and I will just keep collecting dividends from them. And then what I can do is I can either, like I see you have WPay here, I can even put some of that money into WPay and just grow that position to get more dividends as well if I want to do it that way. But really, you want to keep a little bit of cash on hand or cash buffer if you can, so you can use that money to buy back in if it drops down below your cost average, which you can see minus 68.10. This will have to drop a lot in order for me to do that. So I might just be holding these 50 shares right now, collecting $1 or $2 per week per share until it goes down. Simple as that. So that's pretty much how the method works. The other guys I mentioned, the guy that I actually learned it from, he has several videos about it, and he talked about it, more in depth. And like I said, that's actually where I got the idea from. Actually, I learned about it from him, or from his videos, a long time ago, but I didn't implement it until now, because I've been experimenting with other stuff of my own. And I thought, what the hell? I got this small account here. I'll go ahead and experiment with it and try something different and see how it works out. And so I thought I would share that with you guys. So let's go have a look real quick. I'll show you that. So if you check here, this is, if I go to my subscriptions, this one here, yeah, this is the channel here. If you go here, this is where I actually learned about the method from, was from him, from Oracle. You can see he's got several videos here. If you look just back, this one at the top, Master Core Compounding. There's several of them. I don't know how many videos he's got on his channel. I've watched several of them, but actually I try to watch a lot of them just because I think his strategies are pretty good. And, it's good to learn from someone who's making money and try what they're doing, if it suits your risk tolerance and things like that. It doesn't mean to follow anybody blindly, but you can learn something and use their ideas and implement them yourself in a way that suits you and your needs. And it's good to experiment and find out, what works best for you. And so I tried it out. It's working so far, and I'm going to keep playing with it and maybe tweak it and do some different things, put my own spin on it and take on it and see how it works out for me. But I thought I would share that with you guys and let you guys know a little bit more in detail about how I did that and how it worked and how it grew my account more than just selling a few shares. It grew my account by several hundreds of dollars, and the value of the shares I own stayed the same, or still even higher than where I started. So anyway, I suggest you guys go check that out if you're interested in doing that. And I'll keep playing with it, and I'll let you guys know a little bit more about how I feel about it once I have some more time and experience with playing around with this method. So let me know what you think below. Love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget, check out all the other stuff below. Lots of links down there, free Discord and some other stuff down there. Check all that out, and I'll see you guys next time.